Professional liability insurance and stock plans are complex topics with many nuances. And one question that often arises is, what happens when a plan is created in a specific year but sold years later? How does liability insurance apply? Does the retroactive date go back to when the plans were created, or does the active coverage on the date the plans were sold apply? Well, that reminds me of a story. It was the summer of 1999, and I was attending the AIBD conference, a gathering of industry professionals. Now, during the conference, I received a call from a builder client. Our small four-person firm had proudly delivered a great design for a stock house plan that the builder's client wanted to make 3 feet wider. Now, securing financing was critical back then in a fast-paced economy, so we promptly edited the floor plan and the elevations to match, and we submitted them to the bank. After a few weeks, the financing for the project was approved. We thought we had everything covered, from the roof plan to the electric plan, all carefully adjusted to accommodate the extra 3 feet the client wanted. However, amidst the hustle, the foundation plan remained at the original dimensions. A critical oversight. The house was built according to the flawed foundation plan, and the error became apparent when the roof trusses were installed, revealing that the house was 3 feet too narrow. The builder suggested ways to fix the problem, but I knew that nothing would be right. It would always be a house of compromise, so I advised him to tear the house down and start over. Later, reality hit me. I didn't have professional liability insurance. Instead, I committed to years of free design work for that builder to offset my debt that I created by tearing the house down and rebuilding it. This experience highlights the importance of errors and omissions insurance. It's a safety net that protects you from unforeseen circumstances and costly mistakes. It assures you won't be left high and dry when things go wrong. And small firms are at higher risk, primarily because they need more margin to afford the protection. But you can't afford not to have it. Not just for your health and livelihood, but also for your team's health and livelihood. Now, let's return to that original question regarding stock plans and whether the retroactive date would need to go back to when the plans were first created or when the plans were sold in order for coverage to apply. Now, after discussing this with Audrey Lau at drafters.com and the claims department at Markle, it was concluded that the date of the wrongful act would depend on what is alleged by the claim. For instance, if the claim alleges that the design was errant, then it would likely go back to when the design was first created. The error isn't about the sale of the plans unless there was allegations that there were misrepresentations made at the time of the purchase regarding the design. And if this were the case, the date the misrepresentations were made would be the date of the wrongful act. So every claim is nuanced, and the carrier's actual claims position depends on the circumstances, allegations, and details of the submitted claim itself. Now, do you currently have errors and omissions insurance? Do you have questions like this one? Join us tomorrow online with Audrey and ask her. Now, Audrey is presenting the Tuesday at 2 webinar. It's titled, Am I Covered? Understanding Your Professional Liability Policy. Learn how to review your professional liability policy and gain a high level of understanding of what's covered in just 10 minutes or less. Now, drafters.com has sponsored a limited number of tickets to the webinar. Audrey Lau is co-founder of Drafters, is a licensed agent in all 50 states, and has over 15 years of experience underwriting and delivering professional liability insurance policies. This is a great opportunity for you to attend a live event, ask questions, and earn your required 1 hour of credit in the P1 Knowledge Base category if you're a CPBD. Limited seats have been sponsored by Drafters and are still available. Sign up now at aibd.org/Tuesday at 2. That's with the number 2. Thanks for watching this entire video, and have a triumphant week.